I played Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing it for the past couple of weeks. And I wanted to get footage of it, but OBS and my laptop are like oil and water. They just don't mix. That's why you'll see PSO in the background, because it's a lot easier to capture than trying to get OBS to work. I just played through the Realm Reborn, and it took me... Okay, so I tried Final Fantasy last year, and I could not get through the questing to save my life. It was slow, monotonous, kind of repetitive, and I got to level like 35 and I started to get bored. And so I quit. I was looking at my Steam, I think it was last month, a few weeks ago, and I realized I never canceled the subscription fee to it. And I heard about the new patch where they eliminate like 30 quests or something to make it more mainstream for new players. So I picked it up again, and it was a lot easier this time around. I'm going to talk about just things I enjoyed about it. I haven't reached Heaven's Ward yet, just the Realm Reborn. The first thing, okay, let's get the things I was just about. The story. I know the community loves the story, but honestly, it didn't wow me. It didn't knock my socks off. Socks. Honestly, it's just another Final Fantasy. Almost like Zelda meets Star Wars, right? And you're the chosen one. And so you gotta collect crystals. They legitly take a scene from Ocarina of Time and they threw it in here. You need to take on the Empire that's ran by, it looks like the Psycho Rangers showed up for D&D night, and they want to take over the 3 starting realms because they don't have government and they don't have rules, and he wants to be the ruler of them. And so he's going to take it over by force, and he has a big old super weapon that's made to destroy primals, and I guess primals are gods. So legitly, it's like the Empire and their Death Star is going to take out anyone who opposes the Empire. So you have the Star Wars, you have the Zelda, and then it needs the Final Fantasy fart all over it. Tell me if you've heard this one before. A guy with white hair gets corrupted by darkness, and you think he's going to go bad forever, but it's okay because you shoot a beam of light through his chest, and he's better now. He's better now because you shot him with a ray of light. I haven't seen that in a Final Fantasy before. I didn't dislike the story. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it was kind of not repetitive, but I've seen it before. You played one Final Fantasy, it seems like you've played them all eventually. Sorry. I know that's gonna get some heat. I think that was my biggest nitpick about it. Another nitpick I had about it was the backtracking. I understand this is like the vanilla base game, and so there's only like 3 areas plus a few others. I just hit the headphone. But you backtrack a lot. It seems like you go, get the quest, and then you get the quest in Limsa Lominsa, and then they'll send you to Udal, and then from Udal they'll send you to Gridania, and then you do all that stuff, and then you go back to Limsa Lominsa. Or They'll send you to the Udall just to talk to someone, and then you go back to Limbs of Lorminza. I feel like it wanted you to walk there, but I just did the teleport all the time. Things I liked about it. It was fun. Once I got past the first little plot arc, your beginning arc. When I first started it, I started out in Uda. That was hard. That was also before the patch where they eliminated a lot of quests. But I still hate Uda. I get lost in that circle all the time. How do you get lost in a circle? I don't know. I get lost there all the time. And so I got lucky. My second character started in Limbs of Lorminza, which is more interesting of a world. Because it's like Pirates Reformation Center. And it was easier to get through the second time. Abilities do feel kind of slow, but that might be because I'm coming from PSO, and with PSO all you do is shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. One more nitpick. It's that little... So I finished the Realm Reborn. I took out the Ultima weapon. And I'm glad the story had some payoff. But the quest after that, the quest line after that, I just want to be a Dark Knight. That's why I'm still grinding, because I want to try that class out. But you don't go from vanilla game into Heaven's Ward. There's another like 30, 40 quests that I'm working on right now. And I don't know if I'm going to get through to Heaven's Ward, because the game is a grind. I just want to get past all this. I'm done with the Realm Reborn story. After the Ultima weapon, I think it should have ended there, because I'm done with the story. I just want to move on to something else. Oh, the mysterious hood guys. They're just Organization 13. Plus 1. They're Organization 14. Sorry for bashing on the story. I know everyone loves it, but I just like it's just another Final Fantasy. It's just another Final Fantasy. I'm so sorry. Maybe Heaven's Ward gets better. But I don't know. I hope Heaven's Ward is a bit more interesting than our Realm Reborn. Don't get me wrong, I'm having a lot of fun with the game. I am. I truly am. I didn't quit on it this time, so that's saying something. But yeah, I just... That story is not... In my opinion. I know I'm gonna get the disliked button, but it's okay. Yeah, that's my opinion about Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's really fun. I enjoy it. But I just don't think that story's all that it's cracked up to be. I'll continue the grind, and if this video does well enough, I'll do it again for Heaven's Ward. I just gotta get there first. What the crap? Alright, well. Artifact out.